Hello, family. Welcome back to Vlogtober on Joy Feeds. This is the first episode of Cooking with Joy. Cooking with me, Joy, but also cooking with joy in your heart, like just finding joy in cooking. I decided that you guys are gonna come along with me as I cook. I didn't know what I was gonna make, but anyway, I chose to pick up the camera anyway. So, yeah. At this point, actually, I think I realized that I hadn't shown you guys the ingredients. So let's get to it. I've got some mince. I also have some pasta and some broccoli. So essentially the mince is gonna go with the onions and the tomatoes, and then the pasta is gonna be boiled alone. The broccoli and the carrots are gonna go together, and then the potatoes for the potato mash. Anyway, like I was saying, I didn't quite know what I was gonna make, so everything was thought on right on the spot. So there are a couple of mistakes here and there, but anyway, forgive me and don't judge me, okay? So yeah, I set aside the potatoes and the carrots and getting to chopping the onions. This was actually the first thing that I should have done, but anyway, I need to get them on the stove to fry. Yeah, essentially, and I'm realizing, hey, I don't chop like a chef. Why, Joy? Why? Chef Joy, I trust you, but the way that you're chopping, girl, it has me worried. But anyway, okay, so the onions are on the stove, and I decided to add some, what do you call this? It's garlic and kilibezi. Anyway, let's move. So yeah, I'm mixing there, and if you're wondering where the pasta is, there it is. And I decided to add some oil because we were taught to add some oil, it won't stick together. So that's what I did. The mince is now on the stove, it's frying, and you can see the heat is quite high, guys. I started late and I just wanted to finish. Now for the tomatoes, let's get chopping. So there are actually 3 meals that you can come up with from the ingredients that I have. So just continue to stay tuned to see how you can pair this meal, or how you can come up with different meals basically from the same ingredients. Yeah, the mince is on the stove. I decided to add beef stock, and I'm not quite happy with the mince, but anyway, I think it needed a little bit of some Robert peppers. Yeah, it looks a little bit too blunt, but anyway, it's not the final product. Let us stir the pasta. I don't think I needed to, but anyway, I did it anyway. And I decided to add some sweet chili to the mince. Yeah, I think it's gonna come together quite alright. Yeah, although it needs a little bit of color from the Robert peppers, but anyway, you can add those. So yeah, the potatoes, let's get chopping. Okay, so the carrots are done. Now I'm just breaking up the broccoli into smaller chunks. Yeah, it needed to be in smaller chunks. And yeah, mince done, pasta done, potatoes are on the stove. At 9, hey. The heat is on 9. The heat is there. So mince is done, pasta's done, potato mash done. What else? Can you guys tell what my favorite color is? Please let me know in the comment section. All right, so let's see. Okay, everything is done at this point, and I'm gonna freeze here because I want to say something. Here is the first meal. You could actually just go right ahead and plate your pasta with your mince and your veggies on the side, and the potato mash if you'd like, but just make sure that you have the Robert pepper so that everything is not so blunt. But because I'm me, I decided that something has to go into the oven, and I actually ran out of parsley at this point. But I decided that I was gonna mix the mince and the pasta together. Yeah, and then the veggies also went in right there. And let's mix a day. Is that appropriate? I don't know. But anyway, let's tell the truth, Bazalani, this is actually quite good. It looks good. And here is the second meal. You could actually just add a little bit of some sweet chili and yeah, your spices and maybe salt, and plate this as the second meal. But anyway, like I said, everything was thought on the spot. So yeah, see, I just decided there that okay, fine, let me add everything else. And then I decided, okay, let's add a little bit of more mince and mix once again. So yeah, this is the second meal. Yeah, I mean, I feel like cooking is, you know, it's an art. You just create. Yeah, as long as it's not gonna make you sick and yeah, it's healthy, I mean, mix whatever you can, be creative. But yeah, I decided that the potatoes are gonna go at the bottom, because I decided that, well, let's complicate this, let's make sure that it goes to the oven and while people are starving. How am I here? No, I'm good, very much, thank you. All right, so there it is. This is why I ran out of parsley, because I put a lot of it in the potatoes. But anyway, there is I don't know, grammar, however you get what I'm trying to say. The pasta and the veggies, everything else goes in there. And this is the third meal. Oh, so I think it's actually four meals, guys. So this is the third meal. At this point, I could have just added the cheese, or without the cheese, and then put everything in the oven, and that would have been the third meal. But hey, Lord, please help me. Next time, let my ears be open to hear you speaking to me and leading me. So this is gonna be the fourth meal. I could have actually taken everything to the oven then, but I decided, what? Let's add the mince on top, and then let's add the cheese. Okay, so this is gonna be the final product. It's gonna go into the oven now. Hey, I overcomplicated this thing, but anyway, it looks good. It looks good. Yeah, let's take it to the oven. There it goes. Into the oven, 180 degrees, and yeah, I put it in, I think, for 15 minutes. It's out now, and yeah, it looks good. I'm quite happy, and I'm just cutting it. Also just trying to figure out, because I see the pieces are not aligning, man. They're not the way that I wanted them to be. But anyway, I'm gonna go right ahead and plate. It's still hot. It is still hot. I think you'd have to let it cool off for maybe 15 minutes or so. But anyway, my people were hungry, so yeah, there is the final product, the final meal. It didn't get a 10 out of 10, which wasn't it was a bit of an ouch for me, but it's okay. It got a 9 out of 10 because but there should have been a little bit of more cheese. It's always the case. And a little bit of salt. But yeah, regile man, and we were happy, and I think it's healthy, and yeah, I'm happy. So yeah, let's knock this out. 2 empty plates to end up the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. Remember to like, to comment, and to subscribe.